Ho ho ho, look who it is. It's me, I'm back. Hello guys. Yeah, this is me now. Thank you for understanding, and I'm sorry if you don't. In fall of 2021, Scribble Showdown did its second tour across America. Without me. I had visa troubles, I couldn't go, big sad, but Emily subbed in for me like a champ and I was still able to do the Toronto show in Canada. Fast forward to 2022, Scribble Showdown does its third tour in Europe! Woo! I was super excited for this considering I missed out on the previous one, and having never been to Europe, I looked forward to a new experience. My Canadian ass got approved to do the show, and all I had to do was make sure my passport wasn't expired. May 2022. The tour is in April. Hi Stella, my passport expires in May. Am I still good? No. Oh shit. Passports need to be valid for 6 months past the trip. Can you renew it in time? This was a little over a month before the tour, and I panicked a little because all I've been hearing lately about passports is that the renewal process may take up to 6 months if you mail it in. I, obviously, didn't have 6 months. So I looked up if I could expedite the process and saw that there was a 2-week and even a 2-day turnaround for renewal. But you had to go to a processing center in person and have all your documents ready to be sent in. When I searched up which passport service to go to, all of the ones in my area were by appointment only, except one, which allowed walk-ins. Frickin' awesome. The next day, I went to take my passport photo and then headed to the service center. It was around early afternoon by the time I got there and saw that there was a line outside of the building. I wasn't really surprised and was ready for a lengthy wait. They didn't close for another 2 hours, so I figured I was chillin'. As soon as I got in line, the people around me asked if I had an appointment or if I was doing a walk-in. When I answered, they advised me that they actually aren't allowing any more walk-ins unless you have a ticket, which they handed out earlier in order to cut off the line because they predicted it would take that long to process everyone in time for when they close. Cool, I just paid $20 for parking, but that's cool. So I go home that night and do a little bit more research on how to get an appointment. In order to apply, you fill out this simple online form. Give your contact info, describe your traveling situation, and upon submitting, you are to expect a callback within 2 business days, in which you will be appointed an appointment. Sick. I do that. But I figured why not try and line up again the next day and have the callback be my fallback. The center opens at 8:30 a.m., so I get there at 8:30 a.m. There were already people lined up, almost the same length as when I first saw it the day before. But no problem, I got all day. Ain't no way I'm getting cut off. I'm about 50 people away from the front, assuming there isn't an even longer line inside. And this is like mid-March in Ontario, Canada. It's about to be spring, but it's still like 5 degrees Celsius outside. I underestimated the weather. I was only wearing a somewhat thick hoodie over a t-shirt because I assumed I wouldn't be outside waiting that long having arrived at opening. Whatever, I'll take the L, give me that. The woman in front of me was even more underdressed and only had her blouse with -20 cold resistance. Every now and then, a guard would step out and kind of patrol around, asking what people were in line for to make sure they weren't wasting their time. As soon as they got to her, she asked if there was any way for her to wait inside and still maintain her spot. The guard pondered about it for a bit and said, surprisingly, "Okay, I have room for 1 person to wait inside because we're limiting the building capacity due to COVID restrictions. Just remember your spot and come with me." "Yeah, I'm just in front of that small shivering boy." "Okay, let's go." Awesome. That's so awesome. I am so happy for her and her warm-bloodedness. I look forward to reuniting with her once my face has chapped into frosted flakes. About an hour and a half later, I make it inside. And no, there was no further line. You literally enter the doors, witness all the unused empty space, and then there is exactly one service clerk working. Blouse lady rejoins the line in front of me, and I overhear a bit of her discussion when it was her turn. Apparently, she was flying out in 3 days and needed to renew her kids' passports. She was informed that because her flight was within 30 days, she would have to go to another service location that's specifically for expediting passport applications. She walked out upset about wasting her time, and then I was up next. I told them that I needed a passport renewal, and when I said my expected travel date, they also gave me the same 30-day speech. As it turns out, I was a day late, and I'd have to go to a different service location as well. That's so great. Isn't that great how that's just what it is? Which is great. They also told me to fill out the online form thing for the callback appointment, which I already did, so I too wasted my time today. But unlike Blouse Lady, I couldn't feel my feet. Guess I gotta depend on Plan B and wait for the callback since the other service locations were appointment only. 2 business days pass, and I have not yet received my callback. So I fill out the form again, but I realize too late after resubmitting that there is a warning for multiple applications because it might mess up the timing of the callback. Oh, whoops. Oh well, so I wait again. Another 2 days pass, and nothing. I get worried that my double application might have actually screwed it up, so I find a passport service info number to call and see what was up. They gave me really awesome advice. They told me to just keep waiting. So wait, I did. About a week after my first application, I finally get the callback. I explain to them my situation and request for an appointment.
Of course, sir. And just to let you know, you need proof of travel before I give you an appointment.
What, like my flight?
Yes, or a hotel booking, or any documents to prove your date of travel.
Oh, I mean, I know when I need to fly out, I just don't have my flight booked yet because I wanted to make sure I can renew my passport in time, right? Does that make sense? You guys order Uber Eats a month in advance without knowing that you'll want to eat it at that time? What kind of backwards ass, like, are they encouraging people to be irresponsible? Why would I book the flight if I wasn't sure that my passport would be renewed in time?
I'm sorry, sir. You need proof of travel before I can give you an appointment.
Okay, well, I can literally book it right after this call. Could you still schedule me an appointment and I'll ensure I have my documents by then, even if it's tomorrow?
Coding error. If player not say have ticket, then deny appointment.
Bro, what? Okay, in that case, I should have just lied and said that I did. Like, how could I even prove over the phone that I had a flight booked? She told me to go ahead and book the flight and reapply for the stupid callback again, with a little bit of assurance that I should get one sooner this time, because she said they try to prioritize people whose travel dates are closer. She is a liar. She lied to me with her mouth, through the phone, and into my ear. It took another week to call me back.